Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. So what brings you here?
So I'm a newbie to the conference this year.
Okay.
So I have a grant with Gilead, and they are helping me to implement opt-out HIV testing in the pediatric emergency department. So I have come here to present my poster, and I'm excited because I don't hear a lot about my patient population. So I was really looking forward to coming and learning, and also just kind of gauging an area on some holes where maybe me and my team could help fill in the future years.
Oh man, so you mentioned you got a grant then?
Yes,
Okay.
I did. There are quite a few of us, partners here from Gilead, and they have helped us to fund opt-out HIV testing for patients starting at the age of 13, and that is the patient population that I work with. So 13 to 21 years of age who come through the ED that I work in are getting tested thanks to Gilead.
Man, I can't. That's pretty sweet to look forward to when you say.
Absolutely.
What are you looking forward to from this meeting that you've learned bringing back to your community?
So there are a few adolescent sessions, and I am really looking forward to those. There's actually one going on in the next few minutes that I'm going to head to. I think what's different about Croi is that it's really an international society, and being from Atlanta, Georgia, we are number 2 in the nation for HIV, but being able to come here and hear perspectives from people all over the world is just really revolutionary.
And what is something that is really sticking out to you that is being discussed amongst the colleagues that you are looking forward to bring back to your community?
One of the things that I'm learning a lot about here is just the pre-exposure prophylaxis. So how we can prevent HIV on the front end so that we won't have as many issues on the back end. So that's one thing I can't wait to talk to my colleagues about. I also learned quite a bit about urine testing to see if patients are actually using PrEP, and that's something that's fairly new to me. I'm a pediatric emergency medicine doctor, and so I'm not an ID specialist. So for me, I'm learning just quite a bit, and I know my team's going to be excited to hear about some of the things that we can bring back to our institution.
Why do you think that is important for community and as a world as a whole living?
So AIDS and HIV is an issue that's affecting us on a national or global perspective. It's really amazing to have people come together all over the world to address an international pandemic. It's something that's been going on for years and years, and there's so many changes in science that's helping to decrease viral load and transmission of HIV and AIDS. The concerns that we have is it's still an issue in the United States. Again, we are still seeing drastic numbers, high numbers of new cases, especially in young adults. So it's really amazing to be here to hear some of the things that are actively happening to decrease the number of people that are contracting this virus.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. What inspired you to get in the field that you're in, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I've always loved adolescents, and I have a special place in my heart for them. I know a lot of pediatricians, we kind of vary back and forth on people that we gravitate towards. I feel like I'm young at heart, so I always tell my patients, I'm not as young as you, but I'm young at heart. But when I realized this was an issue that was not only plaguing young adults, but was also plaguing people who looked like me, there's a huge population of African Americans and African American women who are contracting this virus, then it really did set in for me as a place that could utilize my resources, and so now I have taken a particular interest in that in my career.
Thank you so much for contributing back to the community that you're living in. So
Thank
thinking
you.
about others other than yourself, and I think that's beautiful, and what makes this world turn.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's really amazing to see the work that everyone's doing. So many people are making sacrifices, coming from all over the world. So it's really awesome to see how many people have dedicated their lives to decreasing HIV spread and transmission.
And what are you looking forward for the future coming from this meeting?
Yes, so I'm looking forward to hear more about the patient population that I deal with. There are a few adolescent sections here and there, but as a lot of people know, the rates of new HIV infections are really high in young patients, young adult patients. And so I'm really looking forward to hearing more about that and looking forward to making more of a contribution here in the future.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. I do really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.